Hey everybody, it's your girl Cosmic Love. Um, just doing a quick little video about just I guess pieces of my journey. So I've been having a pretty good flow over the past I want to say, a few weeks. I've been having a pretty good flow. I've been started doing free mini sessions for the month of December to help people get clarity and, just all that good stuff. Just getting clarity and, understanding with their situations, just the energies and things that are present. So, last night, I was just feeling amped, because I was doing some readings, getting some great feedback, I was like, yeah, like I'm fucking doing this shit. And then, I went to sleep and everything. And today I just I woke up and I was just in a shitty fucking mood, okay? And I don't really fully know why. But so I get up. I go to get on my phone because I see all these notifications on my business page and all this stuff. And, I'm trying to, get to everybody as fast as I can and trying to do all this and that. And my phone is being a complete bitch. It is fucking up for the past few days, my fucking internet and shit. I don't know, nothing is working around me. Nothing is working around me. Nothing wants to work around me. Whatever the case is. And I'm gonna tell you how I almost was so quick to just give the fuck up and just say fuck it, because I was so fucking mad. I'm around this house just getting mad fuck. My fucking phone won't work and da-da-da. And I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm not doing the readings today. I'm not doing no fucking readings. I'm irritated. I'm fucking pissed. This is just bullshit. How am I supposed to do this? And this is what my shit's doing. I was really falling into the energy of bullshit, okay? Then my son, my older son, he comes to me. He's like, Mom, before, I take him to school. He's like, Mom, you need to breathe. He's like, because it is okay. Your phone's not working. He was like, just reset it. He was like, you can only do what you can do. He was like, you have your tablet, Mom. And I'm over here looking at him like, this must be me talking to me through him or something, But I was like, it took me a second, you know what I mean? And so I was like, okay, because I'm not going to lie. At the time when he was saying it, I was hearing him, but I wasn't really trying to hear him because I was already just really frustrated because I just wanted to help people and stuff. And I just didn't want, people to, because people get angry. You're over here offering a free service. People getting angry if you ain't getting to them, all this other stuff. And I was just not trying to, let people down and stuff. I felt like I was putting too much pressure on myself. And it's freaking crazy because Luminous Sister, my mentor, my girl, you guys check out her page, check out Facebook, all that good shit, okay? She is an amazing healer. She was just telling me how she was putting too much pressure on herself and fuck this shit. Don't put pressure on yourself, Lacey. Don't put pressure on yourself. And it wasn't that the people were pressuring me, because it was none of the people that were, scheduling, because they scheduled, they were doing, things properly. It wasn't anything like that. It was the fact that I literally almost let my ego get in the way because I know all these energies and stuff are present, but it was I was beating myself up. I had to realize that it was a trigger, and the trigger was feeling like I have to be perfect all the time for other people. And she had it in my Luminous Sister did tell me yesterday, you gotta she's been telling me this, focus on you, work on you, don't overdo stuff, you gotta work on you, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, I be working on me, you know what I'm saying, but I was forgetting to heal myself. She's giving me these tools and I'm forgetting stuff, and it's just my mind has been going in a whirlwind. And I know that there are a lot of us out there that are going through a lot, just emotionally, and we don't know, just we're just feeling all these energies. It's all this stuff that's going on, and I just want to let you guys know that, just don't give up. And when you start to have that stinking thinking that Quita be talking about, she always says that too, get rid of that stinking thinking, bitch. Like I said, guys, please go follow her page. She has some really great tools and energy help that could really, 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 really help you guys. But like I was saying, she literally be like, girl, get rid of that stinking thinking, you know? And I just know that there's probably a lot of people that, you know, because it doesn't matter where you are in your journey, because we all have our fallbacks and all of our setbacks. And I've been trying to learn patience to breathe. And sometimes I forget to breathe and I forget patience because I am like I always keep going. Like, I don't know how to slow down. And so slowing down has been one of the hardest things for me in this journey. But it's like, you know, guys, don't give up. Don't give up. Don't beat yourself up when you do get into those moments where it's like, ugh, and you're mad, because just release it and then realize when you're doing it. Like, start catching yourselves when you're doing it. You know what I mean? And then redirect it, because it will soon get easy. Like, and look at me, like, I've been doing good at like redirecting myself, but like today, I don't know what the fuck it is. And the whole time I have been pre-warned about what I'm about to be going through. I have been pre-warned, and I had lost sight of that for a minute because I was in such a, you know, I was like feeling myself, you know, and not realizing that, that I gotta slow down and I gotta take care of me, you know. And, I just don't want everybody else that's out there that's going through these things, because some people just truly are not understanding what it is that they're feeling, because we are all empathic in our own way. We all feel and shit differently. So just to keep pushing, don't let your ego run your life, because we have been letting our egos run our life the whole time. You know what I mean? Like, and just because you have moments where shit is not going great, or where, you feel like it's just always like a downward tumble, just know that through the spiritual journey, it's gonna be ups and downs. And sometimes the downs are all the way down before they come all the way back up. But it's all how you view it in your perception of things. And with anything you go through, know that there is a lesson for something in there. There is a lesson. You will come out on the other side wiser and stronger if you choose to, because it is all on you. Okay, it is all on you and your perception, how you think and how you are viewing things. You know what I mean? So, one of the hardest things is taking the accountability part, to live with true integrity. And it's like, it's very hard, you know, because for me in my journey, I have been use my voice more often, and I'm sorry, I probably just got sidetracked and got to a whole different conversation, and trust me, that happens a lot to me. But anyway, I have tended to like, okay, that's what it was, ownership, accountability, taking ownership. So that was one of the hardest things for me, because I had been toxic to quite a few people in my life, okay? People that aren't in my life at all anymore or whatever, you know? But I had to learn to forgive myself and to take accountability. And even now, there are moments where I have slipped up and was like, fuck, what the fuck did I just do, you know? And when I realized that I have been living on a more path of integrity and, you know, being a good person of character and stuff, was when I misconstrued a situation between two friends that could have made things worse if I had not caught it in time. Okay. And not even if I hadn't caught it in time, because what we tend to do sometimes is when people say shit and then you end up finding out that maybe it wasn't really how it was, people don't go back and apologize or take accountability and let the other people know. They just let the shit play out and then it's all fucked up. But what I learned is where my growth was, because I haven't always been honest and true to my feelings and my words. So when I realized that I really did make a mistake, and as scary as it was for me, because it was like anxiety, I was like, oh my God, my friend isn't going to be my friend anymore because I made a mistake about her friend. But at the same time, I need to say this because I cannot go even 5 more seconds thinking about this when I know that I was mistaken. You know what I mean? It wasn't like I just lied about something, but it was like I thought something was one way, but then when I realized it was, I misconstrued the whole thing. Like, it was like, I don't know where my mind was, okay? But when I went back and I seen what the girl had said, I was like, oh my God, it wasn't even like that. So I messaged my friend my mentor, like a long like paragraph, like, I'm so sorry. Like, I was beating myself up. Okay. I was like, I am so sorry. She was just like, bitch, celebrate yourself. She was like, bitch, you caught yourself. She was like, and she said, bitch, that's integrity. She's like, look at you. She said the old you would have been like, oh, well, I guess I'll just wait and see. And she said, hey, everybody mad and stuff. She said, you came to me before I even had a chance to say anything to her or anything. She was like, you helped me not have the anxiety and pressure thinking that something was fucked up. And so I say this to say, you know, that pretty much like you, like, because I know in that moment, like, I didn't think of it that way. And I was so, like, so ecstatic, okay? Like, so happy and proud of me after she was telling me, like, no, bitch, like, you did that shit. And I was like, I did. Like, I did. I was like, because it just didn't feel right within me. You know what I mean? And so, and I also say this to say this. Some people will tell you, like, oh, you shouldn't have did this, you shouldn't have did that. But sometimes you don't have that awareness at that moment. But when you have the awareness, that is what makes a lot of things a lot different with the moves that you make. Because when you have awareness of what you're doing, you want to move differently. And I had awareness because I have been tracking my triggers. I've been tracking my shadow self. I've been digging deep into not the great aspects of me. And within doing that, I realized that I was moving so fucked up a lot of ways to a lot of people. You know what I mean? So it was good to know that, like, in that moment, like with that test that was before me that I didn't even realize was a test, that I had passed that I had removed a piece of something that was an old me, and I released that shit, and it no longer serves with my higher purpose. So I will always be living in my integrity. And if I am wrong, I will go back and be like, hey, I fucked up. Sorry. You know, I truly apologize. I fucked up. You know, like, there's nothing wrong with admitting that you fucked up and apologizing for things that you do wrong. The fucked up part about it is when you continue to do stuff and just try to keep it hidden and then just try to keep pushing it onto other people. So just taking accountability and ownership, you know, that you've been toxic to other people. Yeah, people have been toxic to you. But when you start to sit back and look, like, some of the people that you thought were just toxic to you, no, you were doing toxic shit to them. And that's why they started moving the way they were moving. So it is like a dig in the heart where you're feeling like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did all that. But, you know, take ownership for that. Apologize, you know, forgive others and forgive yourself. Those are very important, especially in this time right now with the new moon at 12:12 a.m. starting. And, you know, Friday the 13th, which is the solstice. So, you know, that's going to be where the veil is very thin. Yeah, you know, I don't know. I guess I was just rambling pieces and parts of my journey. I'm sorry. It probably goes from like boom, 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 boom. But that's just how I am. I circle back to a lot of different things because I have so much stuff going on in my mind like this, you know. So I just want you guys to just keep pushing forward. Keep being who you authentically are and be yourself. You know. Just love yourself and love others, even when they don't really love themselves, because we're in an imbalanced world where everything is so imbalanced because we are not loving each other. We are not caring each other. We don't have enough compassion with each other. We are living in a hard world, you know. And we can bring that balance back. You know what I'm saying? 2020 is to bring that balance back, man. Let's fight these shadows. You know what I'm saying? Not fight them, but let's dig these shadows out. Let's be more okay with ourselves, the good, the bad, all of it. Let's raise our vibrations to be high vibrational beings, you know. I just know a lot of people are just going through a whirlwind of stuff, and your thoughts and things are everywhere. Everybody is just like this, going in a circle, and you just don't know where you're going. You don't know what you're doing. You know what I mean? Ground yourself, meditate, journal, write, do it. You know, what harm is it going to do? Like, most of the time people are sitting around watching bullshit all day. Do something productive besides watching bullshit. The bullshit will still be there when you're done. It will. So just, I don't know, just keep pushing forward, guys. You guys got this, man. Like, I know I'm gonna keep pushing forward. I'm telling you, today was like started off like, but I turned that shit right back around. I've been doing my videos, and I've been helping people, and I've been doing my stuff. As you can see, my little man is home because he is super sick, and he is in here talking to me while I'm doing my video. But this is my life. Quita told me, show your life, Lacey. This is what happens. I'm trying to do a video, and now I can't because he's right there laughing at me. What did you want, babe?
I was gonna. The only thing that I feel weak is my
Your legs?
Right here.
I know. Well, that's why you shouldn't be walking around. Okay, so go on.
Okay.
All right, go on. Yeah, he's talking. He's telling me that he's weak, but he walked all the way in here. Kids are funny. But I just want to let you guys know I'm sending you guys love and light, and I don't know. I'm just sharing pieces of my journey. So, and I just felt like the need to just get on here and just ramble a little bit, and it's my fucking channel. I can do what I want. So, yeah. So peace, love, and light, guys.